Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hanging out here. We got some chores to do today, and well, we're gonna get to them right now. So we're gonna start by feeding some of this fruit to our big, beautiful turtles in the rec pond. Let's get to it, friends. Just a lovely little cornucopia of different fruits and veggies that need to be done, need to be fed out. Let's get some pepper in there. Let's see if we can get some of these big expansa up here. I know they love bananas, so we'll throw a whole banana in there and see if these guys are interested in any of this good food that we're putting out. Got to thank my good old wife there. She's the best. She's always thinking of the kids in the rear here in the back. And so, yeah, we're gonna start doing that. We also have to upgrade Slinky's living arrangement. We have to do some mulch there, and I've got to cut down some palm fronds. So yeah, let's see what's going on though. These guys are just kind of swimming by idly. They're not necessarily doing what I want them to do, which is eat. How about some apple? Let's just see, what do these guys like? Do they like pepper? Do they like apple? We've got some grapes. There we go. They're going to be figuring it out here real soon. Just a little bit shy this morning, but they will be waking up and getting a good treat. Now, the Podocnemus expansa, or the Aral river turtle, these guys really do enjoy mostly vegetation, fruits. They will sometimes take animal food as well, but primarily they're going to lean towards a more herbivorous diet. These guys are amazing though. They're incredible. I think these guys are right now some of my favorite animals at the camp. I'm just so enamored by them. I love the big stuff, you know. I really love big turtles, big crocs, big reptiles. That's just kind of what I'm into. And you can't forget our fly river turtles either. They're pretty amazing. But right now, nobody's coming up to the surface. What's happening here? Let's keep throwing food in. And they should wake up a little bit. More grapes. I got a lot to do. I ain't got time to be playing with these guys. We got some tomatoes and pineapple. I know they love that stuff. There we go. They're starting to nibble at it at the bottom there. They're eating the grapes. They'll just spend the day wandering around, nibbling on all this nice fresh fruit. So that's one thing you can definitely rely on with these turtles, is they're going to graze all day long. They'll eventually find all this food. The fly rivers are also omnivores. They're going to be eating a lot of fruit as well. And you can see there's a real interest in what's going on down there. These guys are nibbling away at the bottom of the pond. So very cool. The fish aren't too happy because they're probably looking for their pellets. But at least we know our turtles are getting things done. All right, next up, I'm gonna have to head on over to Slinky's house, and we're gonna show you what needs to be done there. Let's get to it. All right, we've got everything packed up in the Kubota RTVX 1130. We've got a whole bunch of Fluker reptile, and I want to really dress this up because, as you know, our radiated tortoise, hello, from Florida Aquarium, have just been amazing at keeping this all trimmed down nicely. So now we're going to go ahead and throw a lot of mulch in here, and it's really going to change the way this looks. We're going to get it all throughout the enclosure, and really, I think it's going to look amazing. I'm also going to have to come up with some kind of hide for our tortoises. I'm probably going to do something in this area, like something subterranean. So I'm going to have to dig down a little bit and create something that will be insulated with the soil. Slinky's right here. There they are. How very cool. So yeah, we have a hide here, but I don't think they'll fit in it, and it's been sealed off. Also, I filled it in and I planted this here, so we're gonna build another one. I've got to see what kind of materials I have, so as to, you know, really get this thing dialed in. But I want to go underground so that it's, you know, we don't have to use a lot of electricity to keep it warm. Does that make sense? I think it does. But yeah, so big job in here today, and we're gonna get to it, because that's what I do. I do things. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, I might be crazy, but I'm kind of leaning toward this. This is a hide box that was originally for fox. We've used it for the croc monitors. We have one. We got them from Bush Wildlife. I'm thinking, what if I sunk this and then just left this much above, and I can somehow talk to my buddy Universal Rocks there, Stuart. Maybe I can get to some kind of skin to put on top of it, and I'll have a way to get in. These guys will have this is definitely big enough for the tortoises to get through, and even Slinky can get in it if he wants. I'll just spray some gap foam in here, seal that up. I'm kind of digging this. We've got some cracks right here, but I could probably put some cloth around that. I can tack some of my geocloth right here to keep it from kind of getting inundated with soil. This might do it. It's pretty heavy. I'll have to use the SCL 1000 to move it. But I'm kind of thinking I can dress it up with some stones, some rocks, you know? I don't know. It's a little bit more of a project than I was anticipating, but I like projects. What else do we got over here? I'm just looking. It'll eventually rot out, but who cares? It's kind of cool. I don't really see anything else that would, in my kind of collection of nonsense, I don't see anything else that I think would be suitable for this. Unless I were to sacrifice one of these, cut a hole in it for that tube, or should I just use the wood? Oh, so many things to consider. I'm gonna ponder a little bit longer, and you'll see what I decide right now.
Thank you to all our loyal Patreon members out there who have helped to create an amazing reptile community online with us. This week's shout out goes to Maggie Weitzman.
All right, so I also have this large tube here. I could disassemble this. This was to move an alligator from the old Bush Wildlife to the new one, Fred. And now it's just kind of living here at my house, but I don't think I'd ever need this again. Hey, what's up, little dude? Hey, get over here. I don't know. It's got some holes in it, but I could easily just do, you know, a base of pavers. I've got some pavers here. I could dig it out, put a base of pavers, and then we would cut this down the middle. So it would be a half dome, put the geocloth over it. I'd make a wood back. Okay, I would just cut a template, have some wood in the back. This might be easier than the other one, to be perfectly honest. So, yeah, what do you say? Oh my gosh, so many options. Do I just lift that whole thing up, or do I just do this? I think I like this idea. I think this is gonna be pretty good. The other one, we're going to be moving more soil. Let's go look. Let's go look where either could potentially go. Anyway, it's got to be considered, because that's going to look like, you know, I can put a bunch of stone in the front and look cool. Just throw a hay bale on the edge of it when you want to keep the tortoises warm. But where would it go? Hello. Where would it go? Where would it go? I mean, do we do something like literally right here? Do I just dig out something here? Or We know that section's pretty much untouchable. There's going to be roots here. I wonder if I could just use this area and kind of build it up with some more soil. So dig down, they would walk along the edge, they'd go into it. I'm thinking, I don't know, guys. I don't want to, I mean, this is held up by the actual form of the biofalls, but this is what has to be considered, friends. Gotta figure it out. This guy looks comfy though. Hope you can pull yourself out of there, buddy. But anyway, yeah. Maybe in this corner, do I pull out this plant? It's kind of ruined. And just kind of butt it up against the back here. Fill in this area, you know, bring some of this soil over, because this is just a mound. We have these stone I could use. We could reshape it a little bit. All right, I don't know. I got a lot. This is just decisions. All right, first things first, let's start disassembling that thing and crafting it into a tortoise hide. All right, friends, getting a drink here. All right, so turned out to be a lot more work than I thought. So here we have their new home. I kind of like it. We got a branch in there. If I can find, I'm just thinking, if I can find another rock that'll fit here, that'd be good. But I do want to be able to reach in and grab them if I can. Maybe a smaller rock that I can place here just to hide the artificial tube. You know what I mean? But I think it's pretty good. We got the Fluker heat pad stapled to the top. We've got some sand, more sand to wash down. I put pavers in there so that Slinky can't dig any further. We're insulated on the top. I might mound a few more piles of dirt up here just to give it even more of a insulated top. And then of course we can plant a plant up there. It'll kind of drape over, you know, maybe another one of these grasses. So that would be cool. We've got our extension cord, or the cord for the heat tape, that I can make a little notch in the wire, run an extension cord to it. But I'll tell you this, rocks are heavy when you're not using your Kubota. It was quite the workout today. Look at this one having a nibble right here. So they're already investigating the area, which is very, very cool. We're gonna mulch, but to be honest, I may need to take a break. It turns out I actually have a buddy coming over, so I'm gonna have to stop and film with him. Good old Paul Cafaro's coming over. He hasn't been over to the camp in a while, so keep an eye out for that video on his channel. But in the meantime, you know, we moved these boulders. I think it looks really cool. It's a really cool habitat. And once we get the mulch in here, it's really gonna look very stark. You'll have a really nice contrast, the dark brown and the greens, and this sand will be covered, but this is also really good sand for them to lay eggs in. Now, of course, Slinky lives in here, so not really sure if those eggs will last long, but if I do see them laying eggs, I'll collect the eggs. They're mostly in here to do what they're doing, to be, you know, yardsmen and women. They're just doing their thing. They're just cleaning up the place. They're keeping it looking good. So it'll be nice because the mulch will really stay clean. Super pumped. I had to sit down again. Getting old and tired. But really cool cave. Like I said, I can get a hail bay there. A hay bale. Hail bay. I am really messed up. A hay bale right there. And that will, on really cold nights, seal in some of that warmth. But I'm loving this place. I love having the tortoises in here because, you know, now we have more of this really cool habitat being used, and that's what's important to me. I love seeing everything being used nicely. Of course, the radiated tortoises, too big for Slinky to mess with. Here they are. I might take my other two females and put them in here, so we'll have 2.3 in here, doing a great job keeping everything trimmed up nicely. Look at that alocasia, beautiful elephant ear, doing well. The stream's looking good, pond's looking great. It's just amazing. Let's go see Slinks. Slinky, you didn't even come out at all today because you've got your heaters on, huh? You're enjoying it in here, I bet. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hey, big fella. Man, I'm doing all sorts of work. Yeah, you're loving that nice warm heat mat, aren't you, bub? All right, do what you got to do. I love you. We love Slinky. Yeah, so again, just in, you know, when we get all that mulch spread, it'll look really, really cool. We got all kinds of things growing up here. Just these tortoises couldn't get to this, which I don't blame them. It's in a odd area. It's on one of the rocks here. Let's pull it out, get rid of it, see if they'll eat it anyhow. Maybe they don't like the taste of this one, but we can always try it. You know, this is what's really cool about having these weeds, is it's a natural food source. Let's see. You have any interest in that? Any interest? Any at all? No? All right, no worries. We'll just get rid of it. I don't care. Now. I think I like that. Let's see. Give it a taste. Give her a taste, will you? Slow and steady, buddy. Okay. There you go. Sounds good to me. Does it taste good to you? Nah, probably not, huh? Very interesting. Awesome. Well, now, what's left? I guess the mulch, but like I said, I got some people coming over. Whew. All right. Let's see what we can do. We'll hit that later. Right now, I think it's time for lunch. Just like these two. You guys got the right idea. Well, everybody, I think I've worked myself into a little bit of an exhaustion. So I'm gonna take lunch, and I'll be seeing you guys on another episode. At least we got a major project done now that winter is on the way. And I like the way it looks. Very natural. And like I said, I'll probably hide that a little bit better with another piece of flat rock or something. In the meantime, enjoy these critters and enjoy your animals. Take care of your animals, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. Go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan for exclusive content and live chats with me every Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern. See ya!